What makes the vertical alignment so unique? The vertical alignment is a session, I wouldn't say it's a system, it's just some sort of a trade, if you will, but it's a combination of two very powerful systems together that nobody else on the planet is currently doing it. So combining the two together allows us to pinpoint distortions, misalignments, issues that there might be or there are on not just in the physical body or on your timeline in the current lifetime, but in your energetic system that is a foundation for the physical manifestation, your previous lifetimes, your ancestral lineages, and so much more. Even your divine blueprint might be distorted in some way, and if there is a possibility to correct those distortions, then we do that. And of course, what is important here is it's not me who is doing it. It is you. Your higher, authentic, eternal self is doing it. I am just a facilitator. I bring you up to a certain stage, which I call the Christ or Core Identity Flame. I identified so far that this is the only platform or the highest platform that I can bring a client, and we co-create this on that level. I took on proxy for the person because I can work for or with the higher self of the other person, regardless whether you are present in the session or not. Once I have your agreement and I took on the proxy with my higher self, then the higher self guides me where and how to do those adjustments. And the higher self that knows a lot better and a lot know from the highest perspective of the manifestation, if you will, because the Christ-R platform, the Aluma Un Christ-R Core Identity Flame, is the point where we all enter into the time matrix, and which means we know our original intended design blueprint from that level and that perspective, and we know what the distortions are, and also the higher self in fact dictate whether or not we are able to make those adjustments. If you are not ready as a physical being or as a mental being or as an because of, I don't know, whatever reason, not ready for the adjustments, we'll be only able to do as much as it is possible and safe for you at that point in time. And most of the time it takes a week for the person and all the changes to take place, sometimes even longer, because it's a slow, I wouldn't say it's a slow, but it's a very gentle and progressive way of introducing alignment to your self. And I would say to yourself, when I say to yourself, it means all the levels that you are in this timeline or in this time matrix, all the levels that you are. And that's why this technique is so unique, because it's so profound and so powerful at the same time. I know that people expect quick and immediate results. Sometimes after the session, it might cause pain. It might cause some other kind of issues, because the energy starts moving through, the flow is there that we weren't used to it before, and then of course sometimes it creates flushing, clearing, cleansing of the body. We tend to sweat, we tend to have diarrhea, even women tend to have periods afterwards, because it's just a symbol of flushing out. Some people would even vomit. But I think these are very extreme cases. Most of the time it happens very nicely, gently, slowly and steadily, progressively. The same way, just imagine the same way the healing takes place. It's so natural and slow and gentle. At some point we're sick, and then at another point we don't even realize, we just feel better, because it's so unnoticeable, but it's there. And most of the time when we're dealing with emotional things, other people will tend to notice the difference within you before you would, because they would say, oh, you're changed. What happened? It's different. Because you would radiate a different frequency, and also you wouldn't be triggered by the same hooks you were triggered before. So I hope this explained a little bit about the vertical alignment and how the vertical alignment sessions are unique compared to everything else that exists right now on the market. Thank you.